Hey guys, what is going on? My name is Physics, and for some of you out there, you are very frustrated with the Grand Theft Auto 5 online servers. You can't play the game, you're having some issues, some difficulties. I managed to come up with a way the other day when the game came out. On Tuesday, the multiplayer came out. I came up with a way that you can actually play online. It's a little bit tricky, but if you pay attention and you do what I say, you probably will be able to get online. There is no 100% guarantee that it will work, so keep that in mind when you do this. But I figured, since you're not playing online, if you still aren't, because I know people still aren't playing online, if you're not able to play online, then at least give it a try. You got nothing else to lose. So first off, very simply, you're going to start off your game. And this part right here is the most important part out of the whole steps that you're about to see. This part right here, what's going to happen is you need to be very, very, very careful with what you do. You need to pay attention to your screen. So once you pop in your disk or you just hit the play button on your hard drive here, you're going to get this little intro thing that comes up. You got to wait for it to load up. Once it's done loading, you're going to see the really just menu screen pop up. And pay attention to the bottom right hand corner of the screen. It's going to give you the option. It's going to tell you to either play the multiplayer, which is, it'll say online, or it'll tell you to go ahead and do the story mode. So you want to make sure that you click the A button as soon as it pops up and gives you the option. And that way, right there on the bottom right hand corner, you can see that it says online. So I'm not going to push A because I want it to take me directly online. I don't want it to take me to the story mode. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys exactly what to do afterwards and the screens that it's going to show you. Okay, so now what you're going to be able to do is you're going to be able to pick between two slots to where you can create your character for online gameplay. So now here's the part that's also important, is once you pick in your slot, now it gives you the choice to make your character and do the little specifications on what you want your character to look like, the things that you want them to be good at, sleeping, partying, stuff like that, whatever. All that really is irrelevant. All you need to really focus on is you want to make sure, if you want to customize your character, go ahead and customize it. But hear me out when I say this. If you want to customize your character, you're running the risk that you're going to lose the character because your game is going to freeze again, or it's going to just leave you stuck on that menu where all you see is like a sky and you can't play the game. So if you want to make your character, then go ahead and do it. I would honestly, what I did was I just hit the X button that you're going to see in the bottom right, in the bottom corner, and that just gives you a random person. And then from there, you can kind of make the character, right? So, because for me, all I wanted to do was I wanted to play. So I was like, you know what? I don't care what my person looks like. I just want to play. So whatever, I'll just do a randomization, and then I'll just pick whichever one from that. So, just whatever your choice is, if your preference is to make it, just remember, it might not work the first time. You're going to have to do it maybe once or twice, maybe 4 or 5 times. When I did this, I did it about 3 or 4 times, and it managed to work. I know some of my friends who I told to do this technique, it worked for them on the first time. Some of them it worked on the 10th time. So just keep doing it, and you'll get, you're going to go ahead and hopefully get in and play. So afterwards, once you do that, it's very important that you're going to see a little sign that pops up, and it's going to ask you for your name. Now, if you do not see your name, like where it pops up to click in the name, if you don't see that window pop up, if it takes you directly to where the game is about to start, then it's not going to work. You're not going to play online. That is the indicator that you're not going to get online. So what you need to do is you might as well just dashboard and try it all over again. Just do what we just did right now and start again. Because if you don't get that little window to pop up and ask you about your character's name, then that means that it's not going to go through because it's not going to be able to save. So, dashboard and do it again. Just start your game up and just follow the steps again. You want to do it until you get it to pop up your name. When it pops up that box to punch in your name, that's when you will go ahead and that's when you're going to be able to start the actual game. And then once it's done, and then you punch in your name and whatever you want, then you're going to be able to play the online. That's why I'm saying, don't worry too much about what your character is going to be looking like, because it might not work the first time, and you're going to be wasting a lot of time just trying to customize a character that you're not even going to be able to use because it's going to just boot you or just leave you in that little, looking at the sky and just watching that little loading thing turn and just spin. So Remember, if you really want to try and get online and you can't, you're struggling. I was there when the game first was out for the multiplayer, and it sucks. I understand the frustration, so just try it. Try what I did. Hopefully it will work. It worked for everyone that I know. So give this a shot. And if this really did help you out, then leave that like for me. Don't forget to subscribe. I got a bunch of other GTA stuff on the channel. Please go ahead and hit the like if it helped you out. Like I said, it's not 100% guarantee, but afterwards, if you do this correctly and it works, you're going to get the actual gameplay to go through it, and you're going to get thrown into the story mode, and you should be able to play the game now. So hopefully this really helped you guys out. Like I said, it's not guaranteed, but it should help, and it's helped everybody else that I've talked to. So leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Peace.